I want to go over the difference between confident and cocky. Why? Why am I doing this? Well, a lot of times I get called as cocky, arrogant. I can see that, and I'm okay with that. Personally, I believe that I'm just confident. And let me just pull up the definitions of cocky and confident for you. I'm not trying to explain myself. I'm just trying to explain it to you, and maybe you guys can understand the difference, and some of you can identify with my position on the two, because cocky is someone who, as defined by Google, conceited, arrogant, especially in a bold or impudent way. The example they gave is, we were young, brash, cocky. We knew everything. I've been that guy. I've been that guy. If I click over here to confident, it's an adjective. Feeling or showing confidence in oneself. Self-assured. And the sentence they use to express it is, we require outgoing, confident people able to approach large groups. I can understand why people sometimes can confuse confidence and cockiness, especially with me. Now, in the definition of confident, feeling or showing confidence. Showing confidence. I can be a little loud, boisterous. I don't have a problem addressing large groups. I like talking to people. Just about anyone is in my wheelhouse. I think sometimes when people are not confident and they see you and they judge you and they have to, I don't know, put some sort of finger on that, and then they call you cocky. Let me just say this. I know me. Sometimes I can be a little abrasive. Sometimes my words can be a little sharp. I've been called a dick. And I'm okay with that, because I know that sometimes I come across harsh in a strong way, sometimes a little too direct, but I'm always coming from an honest place. And I think when you're cocky, it takes a lot of the humanity out of who I am. And people can call me whatever they want. It doesn't bug me. Sometimes I wonder why they're paying that much attention to me. But I want to share the word confident with you all. Confident has a lot of different meanings for me. And cocky is not one of them. I think when someone is confident, a confident person has the ability to listen to other people. Confident person has the ability to learn from others. A confident person has the wherewithal to be okay with being comfortable and not knowing everything. A confident person says, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Or can you explain that to me in another way? A confident person is okay with not knowing everything. A confident person is okay with being vulnerable. A confident person is okay with being forgiving. A confident person says, I'm sorry. Probably my most challenging one is the I'm sorry. You can ask Rebecca, my wife. She's like, why the hell is it so hard for you to say I'm sorry? It takes me like 2 days to bust out with the I'm sorry. A confident person continues to get educated. A confident person, I don't worry about my competition. I share everything that I've learned in my business with everybody. I want everybody to do well. And if someone goes out there and starts upping their game, it only makes me better, because I don't want to compete with people that suck. I want to compete with people that are good. I want to play on a level that most people can't play on. And I want to bring everybody up. The purpose of man is to help man. We're here to help each other. So when people, don't like to give away information because they're afraid of creating competition, I think that's bullshit. And I find those people sometimes to be a little cocky, arrogant. I think a confident person doesn't worry about that. Confident person helps bring other people up. Confidence is also a muscle that, you know, is practiced. I walk around every day, and as many of you have probably heard, I got my little daily mantra. I say, God is with me, God is helping me, God is guiding me. I can do all things through God who is with me. I know it's from the Bible. I know it's not verbatim, but it's the version that I learned to myself, and it's what works for me. So, sorry. Now, my son, ever since he was a little guy, every night before bed, I say to him, son, who's smart? This was before the help. I'd say, son, who's smart? And he'd say, I'm smart, daddy. I say, who's a big, strong boy? I'm a big, strong boy. What do the big, strong boys do? We take care of the little guys. My son, I tell him he's awesome. Every card I sign, I always tell him you're the greatest kid in the world. He's a major pain in the ass. One day, that'll turn into another word called resilience, right? Just asking and asking and asking and asking till he gets what he wants. My son teaches me not to be afraid to speak to anybody, because he will talk to anybody about anything. And I think confidence is being okay with who you are. Confidence is being okay with what positions you have, politically. Confidence is also being okay with having people that have a different point of view than you do, and still being able to carry out a conversation and understand where they're coming from. Confident is loving people that don't necessarily love you. Confident is okay with knowing that not everybody loves me. I wasn't put on this earth to have everybody love me, period. I think there's this Paul Newman quote. Somebody told me it was a Paul Newman quote, and I've heard it said in various ways by a bunch of different people, but you show me a man with no enemies, and I'll show you a man with no character. And that's just it. I'm okay with not everybody liking me. Doesn't mean that my message is going to change, and my message doesn't change from person to person so that I can get their their thumbs up on my Facebook. Confidence. Everybody is entitled to being confident. Everybody. I tell myself I am fucking awesome. I am a genetic specimen. I say that 10 times a day to my kid. I run 10 miles. I do 300 push-ups. I tell him, you're so lucky to have my DNA running through your veins. I'm a genetic specimen. He hates when I say that to him. But I also tell him, it means you're a genetic specimen too. Everybody should feel amazing about themselves. Everybody has something fucking awesome to offer to themselves, to their loved ones, to the people around them, to the guy down the street. Everybody has abilities that I don't carry. I admire people that have abilities and strengths that I don't carry. And it's okay for me to admire them because I'm not threatened by them. I want to learn from them. Confidence is being okay with being surrounded by people that are better than you. Not feeling weird and acting weird or trying to talk people down. Oh, he's at that point in his life because his parents gave him some money, or she's a model or an actress or something because her parents were stars. Yeah, some people might get a leg up. Absolutely. Do they sustain it? Or how do they live their lives? You have to be confident in yourself in order to achieve things and sustain things. If I was going to court, I want my attorney to be confident in my case. I don't want somebody hesitating, second guessing themselves. And if I was going to a battle, I want to be led by somebody who's confident, assured. Even if I don't agree with somebody's position, I want them to be confident in their position so I can respect their position. Nobody likes people that dilly-dally or flip-flop or change their positions. You can't trust somebody that does that. So am I cocky? Sometimes. I could see how I come across that way. That's just who I am. I like to believe that I'm confident. want you to believe in yourselves. I want you guys to be confident in yourselves. I want you guys not to take shit from anybody, because you are fucking awesome, because you are amazing. You know, confidence is a lot of things. It's not arrogant. Confidence is not hurtful. Confidence doesn't take advantage of people. Confidence doesn't turn their back on others in need. Confidence doesn't lie. Confidence doesn't hide the truth. That's not confident. I believe I'm a confident person. I want you to believe in yourselves. Every day, you're allowed to tell yourself you're freaking amazing. Every day, you're allowed to tell yourself you are a gift. A gift. Anybody that meets you is blessed. When I come into somebody's life, they are lucky to meet me, and vice versa. Everybody has something to teach me. And most of the time, I try to find the lesson that others are presenting to me. You know, because nobody cuts into your path in your life by accident. God always puts them there for a purpose. There's always something to learn from others. Confidence is paying attention, you know, to everybody and everything. You know, I talk with, like, you know, there's a lot of homeless in my community. I talk to all of them. Sometimes it's really hard to get an understanding, but they're people, and everybody came from somewhere, and they are there from some sort of journey. And if nothing at all, listening to them can teach me some lessons on maybe some things not to do. Or you just learn that sometimes people have just lost the ability to believe in themselves, the ability to rise up. They've lost their confidence. Everybody has something to offer. Walk among kings. Don't lose the common touch, right? Who loves you, baby? Your boy, AMJ.